Hey guys, how you doing? Right here again. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, it's Nitro Kyosho. Today I want to talk a little bit about this guy here. Okay guys, this is the Blade mcx2. And most people are probably going to say, Ray, why are you talking about this? It's been out for years. Well, the reason I want to talk about this, guys, and this isn't going to be a out-of-box review or any of that kind of stuff. I get a lot of my subscribers that will continue to ask me many questions. And if I get enough of one particular type of question, I'll always put out a video to try to accommodate those people. I obviously can't put out a video for every single question, but I try to help you guys as much as possible. And the questions that I've been getting asked a lot is, what do I start with? Okay? Now there's a lot of options in this hobby, guys. Here's the helicopter here. I'll put it up here so you can see it. There's a lot of different ways to get into this hobby. There's cheap ways and there's very expensive ways. If you've never flown an RC helicopter, or you're going from something like a Walmart Air Hog, you're not going to go and fly a professional grade, a pro level, expert level, whatever they want to call them, cyclic pitch helicopters. For a couple reasons. One, it's a learning process to get to that point. And two, I don't think anybody would want to spend thousands of dollars to get into a hobby that they might throw in the back of their garage in a couple of weeks or a month. This is the helicopter that I think is about the ultimate and the perfect starter helicopter. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why, guys. Okay, one, E-flite is a pretty decent company made by Horizon Hobby. They got good customer support. The parts for these helicopters are readily available throughout the United States at any of your local hobby shops. Okay, there's a lot of off-name brand helicopters out there, and a lot of them are very limited to where you can get parts. I've never walked into a hobby shop and saw parts on the rack for EXI, for Exceed, for Sky, for Dynam, for SEMA, for any of those off-name brands, which you're going to be limited to where you can buy them, and you're going to be held hostage from ordering online all the time and buying from one particular type of company. The E-flite and Align products are located throughout the United States in every hobby store you walk into. This is a great chopper. Okay, this is a 4-channel, which means that this helicopter, let me move this box aside, is going to teach you everything you need to know. It's a coaxial helicopter, which means it has 2 sets of counter-rotating blades and no tail blade, no rotor back here. Okay, if you only had one set of blades turning, you'd get torque reaction and it would just spin in a circle. These are counter-rotating. One rotates clockwise, the other counterclockwise, and that's what makes it super stable. It'll sit in a hover for you. You can learn on this. You don't have to worry about panicking and how quickly this little guy moves. And once you get a little better at flying it, it has the adjustable links here on the swash where you can make it a little bit more agile if you'd like. I fly big pro-level T-Rex helicopters, guys, okay? And I have this to play around with in the house. Now, if I'm at that level and I still enjoy flying this little guy around, that's going to tell you something. It's not a waste of money. This is a great learning device. I bought this, I think when I bought it, it was only, you can get these for maybe $89, $100, maybe at $20 more with the controller. You'll get the charger, the battery. If you buy the ready to fly, which I'd recommend, you'd get the controller, your charger, battery, everything you need to get going. Okay, now if you find that you like flying this, guys, okay, and you're having a good time with it, the next step I would recommend is this guy here, getting yourself a Phoenix flight simulator. This is going to teach you how to fly helicopters of all levels. It's going to teach you airplanes, The Phoenix one, in my opinion, is better than Real Flight for the one reason, for the fact that you get free updates from Horizon Hobby from this product for life. Every time a new helicopter comes out, you get it. Every time a new flying site comes out, you get it free, no charge to you. That's the one big thing over Real Flight this provides. Now, once again, this helicopter is going to teach you what a 4-channel is going to do. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, okay? It's going to have the ability to fly forward, to fly backwards, to fly to the right, to fly to the left, and it's also going to have the ability to turn left and turn right. It's really going to let you know if you want to be in this hobby, or you want to stay with this hobby, or even if you enjoy this hobby, and it's not going to cost you a ton of money to get into the door. Well under $120 for this setup here at this point right now. If you like that, guys, and you get to that point where you say, hey, I want to go to another helicopter, E-flite has a nice setup of helicopters where you go from one level to the next. The next level would be like the 120 SR. They have the MSR models, and if you actually even called Horizon Hobby, they would instruct you which levels to go to next. That's all going to depend on how you progress. If you love the hobby and you think you're going to like it, I would definitely get this next. Practice, practice, practice. Move up in the different helicopter stages, guys, and you're going to find that you're going to have an easy time in the hobby, a fun time, and you're not going to get discouraged. If you go from something like this to an Align T-Rex 450 Pro or 500, most chances are you're going to fail and you're going to have a rough time in this hobby. If you follow the right routes, there are exceptions out there of people who have had success, and mostly because they get a personal trainer, someone experienced to help them. There's a lot more setup on the big helicopters, a lot more things to know. They're a lot more dangerous, a lot faster, they move a lot quicker, and you could really get hurt. So take the proper stages, guys. Pick up one of these, an E-flite mcx2 by E-flite Horizon Hobby. Learn how to fly it. If you enjoy it, go to this, and I guarantee that you will enjoy this hobby. You'll have a lot of success. That's all I got to say. Like I said, I'm not doing an out-of-box review. You get, with these, if you buy the ready to fly, you get a controller, a helicopter, a battery, and a charge unit, and an instruction booklet, and a couple of spare tools. Thank you for watching, and I hope that this helps you guys out there.